Hey there, welcome back to my channel, LeeBeeBuilds. My name is Aaliyah, and today we have another speed build for you, but it's actually just an apartment renovation this time. So obviously the exterior was not myself. It's just the interior. So this is the lot 19 Culpepper house in San Myshuno. This lot is labeled as needs TLC, so there's like mouse holes in this lot, but it has the balcony, and I wanted to do the apartment renovation for this lot. It just sucks that it has like that lot trait here, but I've been wanting to do an apartment renovation for a long time because I honestly haven't done one in over a year. Probably is the last time I even tried to renovate an apartment, because I've just been really into doing my own builds. But this time I was like, let's actually get around to doing an apartment renovation. And so for this one I turned it into a 3-bedroom apartment. The 1-bedroom is slightly small, I will admit that, but my idea for this house is that it was like a city student apartment, so the rooms aren't supposed to be very big. Okay? Does that make sense? Like, the rooms are supposed to be small because you're a student, you can't really afford much. To be honest, I didn't even look at how much the apartment cost. It probably cost too much because I didn't factor in cost at all, but whatever, I had fun building it and that's really all that matters. But I made each of the rooms designed after different kinds of Sims. So the first bedroom that I will decorate later is kind of like a movie critic kind of thing. That was kind of my idea. So like they are aspiring to be like an art critic, but like specializing like in movies. And so there's some movie posters throughout the apartment as well as in that bedroom. The second bedroom is going to be for like a more sporty sim. And so there's going to be like a little more sporty elements, but still like a bedroom. Like, I think I do put a punching bag in there though, so your sim can raise up that fitness skill in that room. And then the third room is like for someone who's into music, or like the entertainment kind of career, but specializing in music, not comedy. And so there's like a piano in that room, and I set up like a desk and everything for like their recording studio is kind of my idea. So yeah, so far what you've seen is me just making the layout. And the kitchen so far, I really like the kitchen. I probably should have been talking about it as I was building the kitchen, but I really like it. I love those countertops. Everyone's kind of been using them more recently, especially like in eco lifestyle builds, but I really like that, and I think it works really well with the like teal, that's not even the color, like seafoam green oven that I chose. And I think it just looks like really cute, and it makes it look like I think it just screams like apartment kitchen, and the shape of it. And honestly, I'm really proud of the layout for this apartment because it is a bigger apartment. The apartments in San Myshuno are a little bit too big for my preference. So that's why this one's a 3-bedroom, and I don't think it was originally a 3-bedroom. I think it was originally a 2-bedroom, but there's no need for the rooms to be that big. But I do really like the layout of this house. I think it's a good size. It's not too like crowded, but it still like can fit like a good amount of Sims. 2 of the bedrooms do have single beds in it though. The 1 bedroom has a double bed, but one of the other bedrooms could easily fit like a double bed. It's just because I wanted the punching bag in there that I didn't put in a bigger bed, but the room is big enough to fit one if you wanted to switch that out. And honestly, this apartment is big enough that it would be good for like a family home. like a young family, like even the really small bedroom, even though it has no windows, I think it would be like, it's a good size for like a kid, like, or like a toddler or a kid. I think it's a really good size for that. And now it looks like we're on to that first bedroom. So this first bedroom is for that movie critic type sim. And I decided that these 2 bedrooms here, the bigger bedrooms, the one with windows, they each get their own little like nook. This one here used as a closet. The other one I think there's a desk. Yeah, there's a desk in the nook, and other room in the nook. And oh yeah, I didn't mention this, but this is entirely City Living and base game. Before I upload it to the gallery, I will double check to make sure that it does say that, but I'm pretty sure it does say that when I saved it to my library, but I'll double check it anyways, and so it should be all good by the time this video is up. I had a lot of fun using just City Living and base game because I find that I don't use, like, I use the same items from City Living over and over again, that or the same swatches, and I decided to kind of expand a little bit. So like this that bed in this room here, I never use that like swatch for that bed ever, but I decided to use it this time and I kind of like it. It's very fun, and I kind of like matched the pink with the lamp as well. And also there's a lot of plants in this apartment. I find that like students, like people around my age, are like really into plants. So I figured that like this apartment, it would make sense for them to have a lot of plants. My vision for this house was that it was all female Sims, but honestly it doesn't really matter. Like if you really wanted to change some of the swatches, I think all the rooms could work fine for a male or female Sim. So this room here that we're working on is the more like active Sim. The one that's maybe is aspiring to be like a personal trainer or something, or I don't know. But this bedroom has a small desk to itself with a tablet, has some more plants, and this is a single bedroom, but obviously it's big enough to fit a double room because it's the same size as the other room I've already done. But because of the punching bag, I wanted to make sure that there would be space for that as well as other things, and I didn't want it to just be too crowded, so that's why I went with the single bed. But obviously like that can be changed because the room is definitely big enough. And I guess I did make this room a little more girly than I had remembered, because I'm just thinking now that I put up a picture wall. And obviously it doesn't matter, like guys can do it too, but I just find a lot of like girls do that in their like student bedrooms. And you'll see it, oh, I'm just doing it now. And it's literally just like all those little postcards. I aligned them up pretending they were like pictures of like Sims together, and like of your like adventures or something with your friends that you've taken, posted on Instagram. And I made like a little photo wall. I could have easily gone like a bunch of pictures of Sims and actually made a photo wall with Sims on it, but I figured the postcards were perfect size for what I wanted, so that's kind of what I did there. And just to make this room feel a little more sporty, like obviously the lamp is like the soccer lamp, but I went and put on a bunch of posters that were all like sports themed. One of them is actually like environment themed, but whatever. And I kind of really like this room. It's like, I think the layout worked pretty well. Even though it's just a single bed, I think it just looked really good for what it is. And it looks like I'm doing the bathroom before I go on to that third bedroom. And so this bathroom's just in between the 2 rooms that I just furnished. And it's just a bathroom, pretty simple. I'm not a huge fan of talking about bathrooms in The Sims just because I find them really boring to build. But that's just my opinion, is that they're not that fun to build. I feel like they're really repetitive, especially if it's a big house that has like a lot of bathrooms. It is what it is. but I think the colors worked pretty well in here. I really like the subway tile in the game, and I use that in almost all of my bathrooms, which is probably why they feel pretty repetitive. But I also put one of those full length mirrors in there because even though it doesn't really matter to the sim, like in gameplay, like in real life, I would imagine like having a full length mirror is really nice to have in your house, because then you can see your whole outfit before you leave the house, and that's just ideal. And this is what I was talking about before, like in the third bedroom where there's like a little recording studio. So it's literally just like a computer, and I put 2 speakers there just to pretend like it was like they're listening to the music they've made or something. So I didn't put like a DJ table or anything in here just because I was using only living and base game, and obviously that's way too big of an item for this small room, but that's kind of like maybe they have a small little desk setup that doesn't exist in the game, but just like a little, like, I don't know what those are called, like little boards to do things with music, I don't know. And I just tried to put up some different art that was like music themed. And so all these, so these Sims, like 2 of them are very artsy. I didn't make the Sims, but like 2 of them are artsy and the other one's like more sporty. But I think that's just to balance out all the like artistic vibes in this house, is to have someone that's a little like the opposite, but they all would get along really well. And I didn't make the Sims, and I probably won't. I don't like not enjoy making Sims, but I definitely prefer building or just playing the game, because I tend to take a lot of time making the Sims and I just get really tired, especially if it's like 3 Sims I would have to make. I don't know. It's not my favorite thing to do in the game, so I want to be that type of person that would like make the Sims that would go with each build, but I don't think I would enjoy myself as much if I were doing that. So I'm not going to do that for like every build. I might do it for a few, like not saying I won't ever do that, but whatever. And now I'm on to the balcony. Actually, that's why this is why I wanted to do this apartment, is because of the balcony. It's really a shame that you can't change the banister, but I get it has to look the same as the other ones, but I tried changing it later on. You'll see it's actually kind of funny that I tried, but obviously failed. And I put up these lights because I thought it'd be really cute for the patio to have some cool like hanging lights like that. I think it's really cute. And I would love it if I had a balcony. I would love to have lights like that, ideally. But we're actually getting kind of close to the end of the video now, so I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, leave a comment below telling me what you think, and if you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my future videos, okay? So I guess that is all. Bye-bye!